All right, welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're taking a close look at a very specific corner of the collector's market, the online storefront Bear RS, that's bearis.com.
Yeah, and this is such a perfect example of what collectors are up against today. I mean, on the surface, the site looks amazing. It's polished, the product photos are stunning, and they have these highly sought after items, like those Labu figures that are impossible to find.
And the prices are so tempting for things that are supposed to be genuinely rare. So that's our mission today. We're putting that glossy facade up against, well, the reality that people have reported. We need to figure out what the real score is here.
Exactly. What hooks people in are those deals. You see something rare, the price is low, and you think you found a hidden gem. But when you start digging into, third-party sources and collector forums, the whole story just changes
Hmm.
dramatically.
Which would explain why the negative reviews are so consistent. What's the main set of problems that keeps popping up?
The complaints, they really fall into three buckets. First, and this is maybe the most frustrating one, orders that just never arrive.
Mm.
And when you check the tracking, it's just stuck. It says in transit forever.
Hmm.
So you have this phantom hope that it's still coming.
The endless digital ghost tracking.
Precisely. The second major issue is, well, for the items that do show up, they're almost always described as obvious knockoffs. They look cheap, they feel cheap. They just don't match the beautiful photos on the site at all.
So you pay for a collector's item and you get something that, fails the simple squish test.
You got it. And the third complaint, which really ties the other two together, is the customer support. It's
Yeah.
just not there. People report sending email after email and getting absolutely no response, just total radio silence.
Okay, so those are a lot of stories, but how do we know this isn't just, a few very loud, angry customers? We need to quantify this.
Right. And that's where the data comes in and confirms the stories. Independent sites like Scam Advisor, for example, give Barris.com a really low trust score. They cite multiple red flags that are classic indicators of risky online stores.
Wait, hold on a second. I saw in the sources that the website has existed for about 5 years. Doesn't that suggest some level of legitimacy? I mean, how does a site like that stick around for 5 years and still have a rock bottom trust score? That seems contradictory.
That's a great question, and it really gets to how sophisticated these operations can be. Longevity suggests persistence, not legitimacy. And that low pricing for rare items, that's the classic financial red flag. It's a model built on either dropshipping fakes or just never sending anything at all.
And this brings us to what we've been calling the hallmark of unreliability. We saw a bunch of reviews where packages did finally arrive, maybe after months, but the customers weren't happy. They just got a really poor quality fake. So the pattern isn't just non-delivery. It's the disappointment of getting something, but knowing it's totally bogus.
That pattern defines the whole risk. So yeah, the site's been online for 5 years.
Mm.
But the mountain of evidence, the low trust ratings, the fake-looking items, the terrible communication, it all points to one thing. Purchasing from them is a huge risk. You're basically rolling the dice on getting a worthless replica.
So if you find yourself on a site like this and you're tempted, our actionable advice is, well, it's purely defensive. You have to mitigate your risk.
Absolutely. You have to use a secure payment method, go with a credit card, or use PayPal. This is so important because it gives you the option to dispute the charge. It's your safety net if that rare figure turns out to be a piece of cheap plastic.
That's such critical, practical knowledge for any modern collector. Even when the pictures look perfect and the price is right, you have to know the difference. The difference between a real scarcity and just a manufactured high-risk offer. Keep that thought in mind next time you see a deal that looks too good to be true. Thanks for diving deep with us.